Hi betting experts, on Saturday November the 4th, a 10-race extravaganza, weather permitting, from Ascot and Wetherby on Saturday. Some cracking competitive jumping, the season really kicking up a gear. Let's hope the wet weather doesn't ruin things. I know Wetherby are very worried about flooding. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap, sponsored by Bet365. This goes in the 205 at Ascot. Handicap chase over 2 mile 1. I'm keen here again on Red Rookie, who we napped a week ago, was taken out there, but I think he's primed to be fit. Emma Lavelle flying at the moment. She's had 6 winners from her last 17 runners. She's running at 35%. This chase has won 2 from 8 so far. There's more to come from him. He's been off for 6 months. I think soft ground over this 2 mile 1 trip will be absolutely ideal. He's a strong traveller. He's got a turn of foot. Tom Bellamy be looking to produce him late. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 315 at Ascot. Another handicap hurdle over 2 miles, a class 2 this time, and I like Knickerbocker Glory here of Dan Skelton. Now, Dan been a bit hit and miss over the last month or so. His strike rate's well below what you'd expect, but most of them have been running well that have been fancied, and this 7-year-old remains open to plenty more improvement before his attention is turned back to chasing. He's got optimum conditions here, really heavy ground. I watched his run back at Sandown in March last season. He finished 2nd of 16 in that red-hot handicap there, so this ground will be no bother at all. Tristan Durrell takes off a really handy £5, which helps, and I think Knickerbocker Glory is likely to travel all over these and will hopefully be fit enough to see things out. The remaining 8 races, we'll do them in time order, starting at Wetherby. Handicap chase at 1:15. I'm going to take a chance here on the Edgar Wallace of Kim Bailey. Kim missed the summer as usual, but he's hit form in the last fortnight, a couple of winners recently, and this frustrating handicap is very well treated now after 252 days off. He ran well, fresh last season. He revels in deep ground, which he's going to get here by the look of things with all the rain around. He's down to a higher mark. He does have top weight to carry, but this is an easier race. He's into a class 4 here, and I think he can run well at a big price. Over to Ascot, the 1:30, a novice handicap chase over 2 mile 3. Well, Harry Derham, another yard that hasn't really caught fire yet. He's a very good trainer, Harry. He's got Sir Psycho here back over fences for the first time. He had 1 previous go over fences and fell at the 2nd, but he's really well treated if he can put it in a clean round, and I always think he goes best when the mud's really flying. Over to Wetherby for a high-class listed mares hurdle at 1:50, over 2 miles. Well, Lucia let punters down at Cheltenham and Aintree last season. She was hammered in the market. I think there are excuses. She rather got Nico de Boinville. Certainly on one occasion, I thought she got a dismal ride. She's a smooth traveller with a turn of foot. I think a flat track and fresh will suit her, and she's got James Bowen doing the steering here after 204 days off the track. She's got a touch of class, and I think she'll see these off. She's gone to a fair price. She was short earlier in the week, and she's drifted right out. Back to Wetherby for the 2:21. The Bet365 hurdle, a grade 2 over 3 miles. Well, Dashel Drash has been a fantastic advert for Jeremy Scott over the years. I didn't think there were any sign last season that his powers are on the wane. He's a 10-year-old now. I think what the key is tactically here, Rex Stinger will pop him off in front, and he'll just keep relentlessly grinding, finding for pressure as the challengers loom, and hopefully he can fend them all off. He's a thoroughly likeable horse, and as I say, the more rain that falls, the better for him. Over to Ascot, a novice hurdle at 2:40. Impossible, really, to have a strong opinion, but Yvail de Seo represents Harry Derham. He's a former pointer. He showed plenty of ability in a couple of bumpers. We don't know how his schooling's gone. Just watch the market late to get the confidence behind this one. It's a very difficult race to assess. The Charlie Hall at 3 o'clock, grade 2, sponsored by Bet365, over 3 miles. It looks a match between the front 2, and I think Brave Man's Game is liable to land the odds. Paul Nicholls, absolutely fantastic record in these Saturday graded races over the years. He's a high-class 8-year-old. He seems sure to be fully fit after 192 days off, 6 from 9 so far over fences. A cracking 2nd to Galopin de Champs in the Gold Cup, the best of the British challengers by some way, and he relished this course and distance when taking this prize in 2022. I wonder if Ahoyson will be fully fit. 1 or 2 of Lucinda Russell's, though they've been having plenty of winners, have needed the run first time back. Back to Wetherby for the 3:30, a handicap chase over 2 mile 3. Well, half a piece is a smooth traveller with a turn of foot who goes particularly well at Wetherby. Got optimum conditions here. Alex Edwards up, 10-year-old now. Hopefully powers aren't on the wane. Should go well with a clean run through. And finally back to Ascot, a handicap chase over 3 miles at 3:45. Beauport comes from a yard flying Nigel Tristan Davis. He's a 7-year-old. There's more to come from him over the next few months. He's 1 from 5 so far over fences, loves deep ground, and if you watch his last run, he did fall at the 15th at Aintree in April, but he was cruising. I'm pretty confident he'd have won there. I'm sure he'll be primed for this valuable Saturday prize. Best of luck with all 10 races on Saturday, betting experts.